All right, guys, this is Norval Central coming back at you with another YouTube video. And I am very, very close to 2,000 subscribers. So please hit that subscribe button. Please like the video. Let's try to get this video up to 60 likes. Comment your thoughts on what you think Florida State's recruiting class is going to look like in the 24 class. How do you think it's going to go? Is there any bold predictions that you may have? And just let me know down below in the comments. But I just wanted to go ahead and get started with this because Florida State had their junior day yesterday. It was very productive. They had a lot of highly touted recruits coming to campus. I think that's very exciting for Mike Norvell and the staff to kind of close on the 24 class upcoming and trying to get as much talent as you can out of this recruiting class. So when you look at Florida State's 24 recruiting class, they have 8 committed prospects. And you got a guy like Cam Davis, who is your head honcho leader. You got Luke Croman-Hawk, who's going to be your leader in terms of your quarterback. Cameron Pryor, Jordan Pride, CJ Hurd, Chamori Flagg. You also got Keyshawn Mashburn as well. And then you got Jake Weinberg at the kicker. And I think there's a lot of basically varying skill sets they have on this team so far. And I think you're just adding to more of the depth of a talent pool that you have. But the one good prospect that I think you're standing a really good shot with is 5-star cornerback Charles Lester. This is a guy that Florida State's been on for quite some time. He's been on every kind of leaderboard that you can think of in terms of recruiting. And I mean, even guys like Luke Croman-Hawk and also Cam Davis, they both say that is their number one target. Even as CJ Hurd has talked about, even at his position, has talked about that as well, just being a defensive back. I know it's a little bit disheartening because Patrick Surtain Sr. was not able to be there for the event this upcoming weekend because of Miami Dolphins being in a playoff game against the Buffalo Bills. But there is a thing that's good to have the Dolphins lose. I know some of the Dolphins fans are out there that cheer for the Dolphins, but it is glad to kind of have him back on campus and have him there to be able to do tour of duty and also to go through the March recruiting visits as well. I think that's very important just to go forward there with everything that you got going because you want to see your coach in staff and you want to see him there so you can actually meet him. Now, Florida State has offered Lester back in January 3rd of 2022. He did an unofficial visit back in 2021 as well. Has been to Florida State multiple times, just in terms of skill set wise, is a very, very lockdown corner. And I know it gives people PTSD because of the Travis Hunter situation. He went to Jackson State on signing day and flipped. You talk about a Sam McCall who didn't really pan out as much, and then he transferred over to Texas A&M. There have been some very, very good guys coming out of Florida State. But man, if you're able to get a Charles Lester out of the 24 class, I know everyone was talking about the Desmond Rick situation, and the report came out with Hayes was talking about where Florida State didn't really communicate as well. And they hadn't communicated in a couple of months. And everybody was blaming the staff and what they've done wrong. And there are some deficiencies in the recruiting within the staff, but I do think they're doing a really good job with Charles Lester. He actually posted a picture of him in some Florida State uniforms, and he actually wore the white helmets with the white jerseys and the white pants. That actually kind of signifies that there is a high priority target there. He has a lot of interest. They don't just let anybody wear that. Now, it is a little bit cliche. You know, you have to work for it. You have to earn it. You have to commit in terms of having that. So we'll see how it is. We'll see if he's a silent commit. You know, a lot of speculation out there for that. Man, this is a very, very talented kid that I think Florida State can really get. Like I said, he is on his visit at Florida, and I think Florida stands a pretty good chance with him and everything. You also got Alabama breathing down your neck, Ohio State, other teams like that. But just overall, I think Florida State sits in a good spot. He's even talked about how much he loves Florida State in his exit interviews. But it's very important for Florida State to continue that communication, continue the efforts to retain and get him into the class this upcoming December. And I think Florida State can really, really do that with Patrick Surtain as we go through and everything like that. But I really appreciate everyone for watching the video today. Let me know your thoughts on Charles Lester. And as always, go Noles.